Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to convert a MUGEN character to an OpenBOR character. And really I'm just going to go over the start of it just to show how easily you're able to convert it, because you're going to have to do some work after this initial conversion. But what this does, it at least takes all of the sprites and animations and cuts it out for you. You still have to go into OpenBOR stats to set up everything, but it gets rid of that initial setup. So let's get started. The tools you'll need for this: number one, Git. First thing you need to do, we need to actually update the OpenBOR tools repository, because I made an update in order for you to be able to do this. So in Git bash, we need to go to the OpenBOR tools folder inside of Spring 2020, wherever that is for you. So now you should be in this folder, and it's on the master branch, and this is where the update is. And in order to update it, all you have to do is do a git pull, and I've already done it, but you'll pull down the changes that you need to continue the rest of this. So make sure you do a git fetch first, then git pull, and so that'll handle everything for you. So now that this is done, you can minimize this. All right, hold the presses for a minute. I didn't include this in the video, so let me do it right now. So if you do not have, or if you aren't using this Git repository to get the automated update, let's go ahead and show you how to update your own OpenBOR stats. So right now I'm in my OpenBOR tools, went to OpenBOR stats folder, got version 67. So here, if you can open up obconfig.ini, this is the file you need to open up. You can either go to right click and edit, or you can double click. I have this already set to use Notepad on my computer, but if for some reason it doesn't open it up with a double click, you can just right click and click edit, and it'll take you to the same spot. So once here, one thing to be mindful of is this variable here. So this configuration variable, if you do not see QCK ADT equals 1 in this config file, make sure to put this right over top of the char editor section. So this is all you need. You need to make sure this is added, and make sure you save it. I'm not really saving anything, but make sure you save it, close it out. Then if you already have OpenBORStats open, close it and reopen it so it can pull in the latest changes. So I'm just going to open it up. So now you should see this button right here. All right, so I'll continue on with the other video, but just wanted to walk you through doing this manually, just in case you didn't have the repository to pull in the updates from. All right, and we'll go ahead and minimize that as well. So now let's say you found a character on MUGEN that you want to convert over to OpenBOR. First thing you need to make sure, when you find a character, when you get to this character page, you want to make sure that the file name does not have any spaces in it. If you have any spaces in the file name or anything, it's not going to work. So you have to make sure the file name is how it shows here. If there's any kind, it has to be replaced with a underscore or anything, or no space at all. So in this case, it doesn't have one, so I'm just going to download it. So go ahead and download this. That's what I'm doing. As you can see, I downloaded this before, but we're just gonna do this. All right, so it's been downloaded and we're on this. All right, so I'm gonna open this up. Another way to check the tell is, once you open up this zip or RAR file, just make sure what you see inside of here is the same way, the same file name. Actually, let me go back. I'm going to use pzip. I have pzip already open. Actually, I'll close it and just show it from this point of view. So I'm going to go to spring 2020 pzip and open pzip up. So I need to go to my downloads folder. Actually, my downloads folder is a little different area. It's in a different area. So let me find that file. That should have been, I think it was called Broly SSB. So let me find that real quick. Broly SSB. I'll just do some. All right, so I'm gonna click on that, extract. We're gonna move this inside of, you should already know where to put this into, the game assets folder. So I'm gonna go to owner, spring 2020, main OpenBOR, game assets. We'll select this folder here. I already have extract a new folder and smart folder checked. So I'm gonna click OK. So it's gonna extract everything for me. All right, so that's all we need that for. So now let's open up. Let me actually close this too. We'll let's just see where it ends up being extracted to. So main OpenBOR, game assets, it should show up right here. And these are the files that you'll see right now. But we're gonna actually extract this using OpenBOR stats. So we go into our tools area, OpenBOR stats. If you have the get pull, the get fetch and the get pull, you should now, when you open up this app, you should now see this new button right here. And this allows you, let me go ahead and load up the project. But this allows you, clicking on this drop down allows you to import. This is an import from MUGEN, and I'm gonna do a single file. You can do multiple too if you have multiple, like if you had a MUGEN game, a whole MUGEN game that you wanted to import all the characters from a game or anything like that. You can multiple, you know, you can do multiple people, so you can download everyone in one area, extract it or whatever in one area, and then download it with multiple. But for right now, we're just going to do the single. So click on single. We go to Broly. Now we're on Broly. Go ahead, open. So it's going to go ahead and do its thing. It's opening it up, extracting everything into a character file. So it's almost done. You'll get a message saying that it's done in a second. All right, so you'll get this message here, and it tells you to please manually add character to the models file. And what happens is, let's go see. So you wouldn't be able to necessarily do anything here yet. We need Sublime Text to manually make some changes first in order to see it in here. So now I'm in Sublime Text. I have the framework area open. There should now be a Broly SSB inside of the characters folder, so I'm just gonna open that up and find this text file. So I'm gonna open this text file up. So a couple of things, you'll see these animations. This is fine. We're gonna edit all of these in the OpenBOR stats tool, but let's update this first area here, which shows the name of the actual owner, excuse me, of the character, and the text that you need to add right here you can actually find in this Mary folder. Mary is a player character. So this is just initial text that you can put here, because you need these variables in order for it to be seen. So you need the name, the health, speed, the object type, which is a player, shadow. You don't necessarily need the die sound, but we'll change all that later. So let's take this first bit. I'm gonna go back to the Broly file, paste that in, and I'm gonna change this to Broly. So now we have a Broly character. This is a player. I know this is eventually going to be an enemy, but I'm just doing player for right now. The switch him over to an enemy is a easy thing. All you got to do is just change this to enemy. But it's a player, so I'm gonna go ahead and Control S to save. So now it's been saved. So now I'm gonna go back to OpenBORStats, reload, go to models, player. Now you'll see Broly SSB. So if I open this up, you'll see what happens. So now you see all these different animations, even some of the special moves and stuff that needs to be loaded in different areas, but it actually extracted everything, all that it had to offer. And the way Mugen stores everything and the way you have to store everything for Mugen is definitely different than OpenBOR. So a lot of this stuff you're gonna remove because you don't necessarily need it here. But one thing that you can do is maybe not delete these, but well, I guess delete them right at the moment. You can delete them if you just want to see the character in the game. But so this is what you'll see, and kind of look at these to kind of see what kind of animation these are, and make sure you name the animations to match what's in the manual for the different animation types and the animation name. So if I scroll down, I think you already have one for walk that's already been done. This is for turn. You don't necessarily need this. Run, this is just the initial thing for run. A delay, and then a run here where he just floats. There's a different way that this actually might work. Might not even have to change that, but anyway, so you have the rise. I can't even tell what this is. So as you can see, you know, these aren't necessarily put in the right spots. So what you'll have to do is change these animations and make sure they're in the right animations and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it, but at least it gets you halfway there. You already have everything loaded up in OpenBORStats, and then from there you can just set everything up from here. So let me know if you have any questions. We hope you're learning what you can from these free tutorials. Again, if you feel you need more in-depth or extensive services or extra help with learning and getting the most out of this and don't want to wait on the videos, please feel free to join our DBH community for only $5. That doesn't mean you can't ask questions on here though. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post those. Like and share this playlist for those who may need it. At the end of the day, we just want to help people build their engineering and coding skills to be efficient wherever they want to go. I'm Kevin. Appreciate you watching, and be brilliant. Peace.